and welcome back to ACMi's production of Arlington Town Day 2017. I'm Brenda Mahoney, and I am joined by Selectman Chair Joe Curo. He's been graciously emceeing Town Day 2017. In your eyes, how's it going?
What a blast we've had today, Brenda. It's been great. There's so much energy out there on Mass Ave. We've seen people dancing in the streets down there. The bands have been just phenomenal. And you know, I don't like to play favorites, but I gotta say, the students from Arlington High School, the Arlington High School Jazz Band, and the Madrigal Singers just brought down the house.
Tremendous.
They brought down the house.
They really bring the emotion.
Yeah, but we've got a lot of we've got bands. I mean, the bands. You know, some of these bands have had millions of Spotify listens. I mean, we're so lucky. I mean, and as you know, I mean, I think we've talked about this earlier in the week. I mean, this is the first major event that's happening in the Commonwealth's newest cultural district.
Right.
And we're showing folks what we got here.
That's right. Arlington was recently designated parts of Arlington, the Arlington Cultural District, from Milton Street to Mill Street. I have that right?
That's
okay.
right. That's right. And so a lot of fun. We've got some firsts this year. We've got a beer garden.
I
just
really
across
wanted
the
to talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up first. The beer garden. Yeah. Have you had a chance to check it out? And why a beer garden this year?
I checked it out, and they're very long lines. People are having a great time over there. I think I might go on over if I can sneak in right at the end here.
Why the beer garden this year?
Well, we just thought that, you know, we do a lot of concerts. We do a lot of family-friendly activities, especially down around the library and in the gardens. I know we had Karen Kay and the Jitterbugs playing today, you know, aiming at families and kids. But we also want to, you know, to have some, you know, adults in a controlled setting who might want to, you know, enjoy a craft beer. So we brought in one of the craft breweries from Somerville, Aeronaut, and I know the folks are enjoying that today too. And you know, traditionally Oktoberfest starts in September.
You're obviously keeping track of that here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and the other thing too is really about that it just is a great way for Arlington to celebrate everything that it has, and people
Absolutely.
to come on out and show the different organizations, and people learn about the different organizations and anything that you can become involved in. But really, it takes a lot to pull this off. And a lot of that is based on the Arlington Town Day Committee and the volunteers that are part of that.
That's right. I mean, we have a lot of volunteers. I mean, our office, the Selectman's office, does provide some staff support. But really, we couldn't do this without volunteers. We have a committee of really dedicated folks who really work around the year. So Town Day 2018 really starts tomorrow, all right? Getting ready for that. And I'd say that, you know, anybody who really wants to engage with the town, get to know some great people, and really understand what makes this place, you know, the heart of this place beat. Step up, you know, volunteer. I mean, you're welcome. You could contact our office and they can put you in touch with volunteer opportunities for that. We could always use more volunteers, especially people with different backgrounds, different you know, entrees into either the business community or the volunteer organizations, or the town government, or our faith communities. We bring everybody together on Town Day, and that's what's so beautiful about this. I mean, we're going on now for, you know, over 4 decades, and you know, I hope it never ends.
Yeah. What does Town Day mean to you?
I mean, Town Day to me is when we all come out, you know, old and new. Those who, you know, are here, you know, 4th generation, or maybe they've been here for 4 months. They can come here and really get the pulse of the town. They can meet their neighbors. I love nothing more. Honestly, one of my favorite parts of Town Day is walking up and down Massachusetts Avenue before we actually open up the event. Because what you'll see there is you'll see people setting up their booths and their tents, and inevitably, you know, someone's struggling, and someone will come over from another organization, the tent next door. They'll give them a hand, and for me, that's so symbolic of what Arlington's about. Is we all kind of pitch in and we give each other a hand, and it's a real community building opportunity. I'd also be remiss if I didn't say that we couldn't do this without a lot of support from our business community as well. We have some major sponsors. I know ACMi is one of our sponsors as well. But I mean, really, our platinum sponsor, Cambridge Savings Bank, has come back again and again to support Town Day. I know Kathleen Darcy from Cambridge Savings Bank is one of the co-chairs, that has been for a long time, of the Town Day Committee. And we also have Leader Bank and Webster Bank have pitched in as silver sponsors, and we just could not do this without them. Pay the bands, bring the entertainment, make sure that we've got public safety out here and public works, and just make it a fun, safe day for everyone.
A real showcase for the town and a real way for people to come together. I think of it's 2 days in Arlington when you really all come together. One of it is Patriots Day Parade, hopefully, and another one is Town Day.
Yeah,
so,
amen.
And thank you for being with us, Joe Curo, Board of Selectmen, the chair, and also the MC of today's main stage area, where you've been listening to some great music. And that's it for this part of the show, Arlington Town Day 2017 on ACMi. I'm Brenda Mahoney.
Welcome back to Wide Angle. I am Peter Bermudez, speaking with Anna Watson, a founding member of an organization in Arlington called Solidarity with American Indians. Welcome, Anna.
Thanks, Peter.
Thanks for
Great to
joining
be
us.
here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Your group has been active in Arlington for 4 years, since 2013. People might have come across the group's table at the Robbins Library annually. I think November
biannually.
Biannually,
yeah.
Okay. Native American Heritage Month is November.
That's right.
For those who aren't familiar with the work of Solidarity with American Indians, what is it that you're doing?
So one of the things that I noticed when I moved to Arlington that there was a lot of history that didn't necessarily get talked about. And I'm speaking as a citizen now. And for example, in 3rd grade, there's colonial days. And when I reached out to the folks who were organizing it, and I just wondered, well, what about the history and the stories of the folks who are already living here? And they were like, oh yeah, good point, will you do that? So that was one of the first things that happened. But I also noticed that we've got this Indian.
Right.
I just got this as a gift for donating to the girls soccer JV team. Go Spy Ponders.
Right on.
So I had been thinking about those kinds of things, and then I met my colleague Dorian Brooks at a movie by Jesse Littledoe, who has more or less single-handedly revitalized and brought back into life the Wampanoag language, which was extinct.
Sure. Yep.
And we got to talking. She was also from Arlington, and we thought, wow, wouldn't this be a wonderful opportunity to begin to do some research into who lived here. Now, I knew from one of the things that did happen in the 3rd grade colonial days is that we went to the Jason Russell House and we learned about Squaw-Sachem. And so I started to get to thinking, well, what was her name, I wonder? And what was her story a little bit more? And how can we fold that understanding not only into colonial days, but how might we join now the national conversation about statues and how do we represent history? Now we have Dallin, who in the early 1900s was an advocate for Native Americans, who felt very deeply and understood that Native Americans were actually facing extinction, and with the boarding schools and the reservations, and so he really wanted to honor Native Americans, and he made these beautiful sculptures that we actually have as a town symbol, and we are
flagpole.
That's right. Yep. That's right, and we've taken it as our town symbol. But what Dorian and I are wondering with Solidarity with American Indians is how might we revisit honoring American Indians, honoring their history, sort of taking some responsibility for living on, let's face it, stolen land. So what's really exciting in our work right now around sort of educating ourselves and maybe then beginning to offer that to the community is that there are these national conversations that are so exciting with most recently with the statues. And what does this statue mean to our community? Do we stand behind the values that this statue represents? And in communities across the South and in other places, they're really having that very deep conversation. Now we might say, well, it's a beautiful statue.
Right.
It is a beautiful statue. He was an incredible artist.
Yeah.
And we have this amazing opportunity to say, well, why do we have an Indian as the symbol for our town? Is this statue really still honoring Indians in the way that Dallin intended, because he really intended to make a gesture of reconciliation, or like to help these populations. So that's one really exciting thing. And then there's also this exciting national conversation that's been going on for some time about mascots. And what I think is so cool is that we could, you know, Arlington, I look around at all the booths at Town Day. We've got climate justice, we've got, you know, voter registration, we've got I'm here with my rainbow, we've got food, exactly, we could go on and on and on. And so we're obviously this town that really supports and wants complicated conversations around places of, you know, where there might be some friction or whatever. So can we maybe continue to be a role model for, you know, some other some of our neighboring communities in taking responsibility for the fact that we have this. Now we don't have.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Yeah.
So around things like mascots, and I imagine that in a town like Arlington, as open-minded as it is, that on the idea of a mascot, there's going to be a little pushback.
Yes, I'm sure there will be. Yeah.
But one of the things that I note in what I've read about your group, is that it's not the intention and the perspective is not this is how we should do things.
Correct.
It's what I've read is that members of the group are as committed to learning alongside the Arlingtonians they're asking to engage with these issues.
Yes, definitely.
Which I think is a very different relationship than this is what we should be doing.
Yeah, and I think, you know, especially in a town like Arlington, we have complicated conversations. You know, we aren't exactly. So I'm here with the Mystic LGBTQ plus Youth Support Network, but because I feel passionate about this other issue as well, because oppressions are linked. But I think, you know, I know I get very excited about it, but it is an opportunity to have these conversations, these juicy, you know, just very important conversations, and join those conversations that the nation is having currently, and maybe maybe talk to Winchester. Winchester does have a mascot, like full on. They're the Sachems. So, you know, can we maybe begin some conversations? And Natick actually abolished their Native American symbol. The Red Men, they were the Red Men.
And there is a related note, which I think was in the letter to the editor that you and Dorian wrote in
and that was as citizens.
Okay, right. Yeah. But there was a reference to Lakota Bakery, which made a change. And I'll ask viewers to look at the August 24th edition of The Advocate to read that. But other than that, I know that the group does not yet have a website, so I'm wondering, which is perfectly fine, but
low tech.
But for Arlingtonians who are interested in finding out more, resources, ways to connect with the group,
please stop by our November table. So we are having another. We're having another display in the library, Robbins Library, November. It's going to be about Winona LaDuke and various other women, Native American women activists in the climate movement. So please stop by there. You can sign up for our mailing list. We are very low key, very low tech. If you see me on the street, say hey. And
is there a website? Or no, not a website. Is there an email? That somebody could email just to find out more when the group is meeting, that sort of thing?
Yes, you can email me at watsonam@verizon.net.
We'll run that along the base.
Yeah.
Super. I thank you for your time.
Thanks, Peter.
As I've been saying to everybody today, I'm glad that you're in Arlington.
Thank you, and thank you for getting the word out.
Of course.
I appreciate it.
Please join us shortly when I am going to be talking with, who am I going to be talking with? I'm going to be talking with Charlotte Milan about Boston area gleaners.
Woo!
Join us.
Well, Well, welcome back to ACMi's production of Arlington Town Day 2017. Throughout the day we've been showing you some interviews, and today we have Bill Hayner, who is representing the Rotary Club, also a member of the school committee, but representing the Rotary Club today. And what you are representing is Flags for Heroes,
yes.
Which Arlington Public News did a story on last year. You may have remembered seeing the flags, a bunch of flags on the grounds of the Arlington High School. So tell me about that.
Last year, well, Flags for Heroes is a fundraising thing for Rotary. Money we raise goes towards the high school scholarships and all the other organizations here in town that we support, Salvation Army, Children's Room, Boys and Girls Club, Fidelity House, and other groups. Last year we had 120 flags in front of the high school. What happens is a person will pick a hero for $25 and the flag will be put up. They have on each one of the flags will be a name of the hero and the person who donated it. And the flags this year will be out there from November 3rd through November 13th. And on November 5th at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, will be a dedication in memory of Kenny Donnelly this year. So it's a very worthwhile organization and fundraiser. Rotary itself doesn't keep any of the money, and it's a fun thing. We have the high school kids. Some of the high school kids help us set it up each year.
So what does the Rotary Club do in Arlington?
Arlington Rotary Club is a service organization. We're a breakfast club. We meet at 7:45 on Wednesday mornings in the back of in the Legion Hall here in town, and we support different groups throughout the world. It's a group of people, of organizations that provide services to other people, and it's a fun group. One of our fundraisers each year is a polar plunge, where 3 or 4 of us jump into the ocean in January or February. That money is raised for to fight polio, and we average between $1,000 and $2,000 each year, and whatever we raise is matched by the Bill and Melinda Gates organization. It's about 200, 300 crazy people in January, February that run into the ocean, splash, and have a good time.
So getting back to the Flags for Our Heroes, what I like about that is that anyone can be nominated
Absolutely.
As a hero.
Absolutely. A lot of people feel that it has to be a deceased veteran or something. A lot of them are, it happens, but sometimes it's for a grandparent. Sometimes, I've told a couple of people, put their wife's name down, put the little money in the bank for them. But there are a lot of people, and it's a wonderful time to walk around that field and to see all the different people being recognized in town.
Great. And anything else you want to talk about that the Rotary Club sponsors directly in Arlington?
What I want people to know, it's a fun organization. We get together, we do have fun, but one of the other groups that we sponsor is Worthy Village. It's a clean water organization down in Guatemala, and we've supported them as well. We do community eats as well, which provides one meal to one of the houses here in town once a month. Several of us put a meal together for 20 people. Please come. We're having a beer and wine social in the Lions Room on Tuesday, November 6th. All are invited.
Okay, great. And the way to find out about Flags for Heroes and how you can pay to have a flag honored for someone that you know is through, you have a website this year.
Arlington RotaryFlags.org, or you can go on to Arlington Rotary Club of Arlington website, and there's a link there as well.
Excellent, thank you. Well, it really is a nice thing to see all of the flags on the Arlington High School, and it makes you stop and think about not only who those flags are flying for. So
it's a wonderful time.
Anyone can take part.
Absolutely.
All right. Back to the show.
Welcome back to Wide Angle and our special Town Day 2017 edition. Our last conversation today is going to be with Charlotte Milan, who is the president of the board of Boston Area Gleaners. Welcome, Charlotte.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here.
Thanks for joining me. The Boston area part of the organization's name, people can probably get. Gleaners part, maybe less so. Can you give us a sense of what gleaning is and how Boston area Gleaners connects it with feeding people?
Sure. Well, gleaning is the practice of farmers inviting people onto their land to help at the end of a harvest, when the farmers decided that that's the last they're going to get out of the harvest in a way that's in their business plan or their planting plan. They need to clear their fields and get ready for the preparation of the next planting. And so gleaning is inviting people onto your land to help harvest that excess produce. And it's an ancient practice, actually, and in modern times that excess produce is most often earmarked for hunger relief programs.
Right, and I was going to say, and you beat me to it, I think, right there, you know, produce for farms, it's the lifeblood. And why would it be that farmers, and there are quite a few farmers I understand who are engaged with Boston area gleaners, why would farmers invite people, volunteers onto their land to pick that which they've worked so hard to grow?
Yeah, there are actually over 1,000 farms in eastern Massachusetts. It's pretty amazing. Some very, very small, and some quite large, actually. And it's part of the business of being a farmer is you need to have an end of a particular crop harvest and prepare for the next one. But that doesn't mean that there's necessarily there is often good food left in those fields. If that food is harvested and used for some other purpose, it serves a couple of purposes. One is the farmer is rewarded at least by having someone consume the food that they've worked hard to grow. It's very disheartening if you've put a lot of energy and resources into growing something, only to find that the bumper crop of tomatoes ends up meaning that the price of tomatoes is very low, or you're done with your tomato harvest. So you hate to plow that under. It's also better for the fields to have that fruit or vegetable picked and only have the green leaves or the other kinds of plant material there left to be plowed under, because that is feeding the soil. But the fruits and vegetables themselves, it's healthier for the soil if those are removed first. So we're actually also doing a service. So the reason they invite us on is because they trust the gleaners. Boston area Gleaners has been around for a long time. We've built strong.
2004.
2004. Yeah, they don't just invite any old set of volunteers to come onto their properties. Especially these are mostly for-profit farms. Although we work also with some great non-profit farms as well. They want to be sure that their space is going to be respected. That what they are offering, which fields they're offering our volunteers to pick from, that's going to be supervised well, and that we're going to take care of the land that is so important, as you say, to their lifeblood. So we're very respectful, and we have fabulously trained gleaning coordinators, supervisors, and some longtime volunteers who really know how to pick different kinds of crops. I mean, when you see them out there, they know what to do. You give them a field of leeks, they know how to do leeks. Give them a field of kale, they know how to pick kale. But there's always a little instruction, so if someone's a new volunteer, we're really careful to make sure that we, go over the rules of that particular farm, where we're allowed to pick. And it's a mutual relationship that we have with the farmers, and it's great.
Very good. Now, at the other side of that line, with farmers, Boston area gleaners, I know that I just recently spoke with Deanne Dupont from FoodLink. I know that their organization and the Arlington Food Pantry are two places where Boston area gleaned food ends up. Where else around town, around the greater Boston area, would people find Boston area gleaners food?
So it is in very specific food pantries like Arlington. There's also Medford Community Cupboard, surrounding towns, small food pantries we work with and distribute directly to. But we also distribute to fabulous distribution partners. So those are as big as Greater Boston Food Bank and the Merrimack Valley Food Bank. Partnering with those means that they have hundreds of small agencies that they distribute food to. So it is allowing us to have really almost an endless distribution network for whatever we can glean from the farmers. And then there's some mid-sized organizations as well too. There's some very important delivery organizations like Food for Free, and they have a certain catchment area and they're moving things around. And all of those different kinds and sizes of partners are important. And we've had great working relationships, and some are newer and some are long established.
That's great. Just to give viewers a sense of the enormity of the work that BAG has taken on in the 13 years that it's been around, a few statistics from the website. In 2016, Boston area gleaners gleaned over 420,000 pounds of 60 crops from 53 farms in eastern Massachusetts and distributed approximately 1,680,000 4-ounce servings of fresh fruits and vegetables.
Big numbers, huh?
Those are big numbers. That's just 1 year. Do you imagine BAG's work continuing to grow, or do you sense that resources like farms that are willing to offer their fields to gleaning, in terms of volunteering, in terms of the need, the demand for the food that you pick, do you sense that's plateauing? Where is that? Where do you think that is headed?
So our information and relationships that we have in the region tell us that there is no way that we're plateauing. There is so much need for fruits and vegetables, and the freshest produce is highly valued by all of these distribution points, like food pantries and food distribution programs, and even specific shelters that come and take our food as well, or get our fresh produce. So there's no end, it seems, unfortunately, to the demand for this kind of food. And there are still a lot of farmers who would like to work with us. There's 50 out of 1,000 farms we're working with now. That leaves a lot of potential out there. So we're growing. We're definitely growing. We are hiring like crazy, and we have really a growing need for more volunteers to be able to both be in the fields collecting that food, and also be out in among their friends and neighbors and letting them know that this is available. It's a fun volunteer thing to do. So we mentioned the 420,000 pounds. We're actually, about that time, we reached our 1 million pound mark. Every year we've been able to glean more.
In 2017?
2016 I think we reached that.
Okay. Wow.
But we expect to be gleaning 1 million pounds every year in the near future. That is within our sights. We have a strategic business plan to carry that out, and it's an ambitious goal. And but we think we can do it. We really do, and it's going to take a lot of volunteers. We need definitely more volunteers. So,
so volunteers, I trust you would welcome donations as well.
Definitely.
I don't know, maybe in kind, but certainly financial. So, where do people go who are interested in finding out more about what BAG's doing and to conceivably get involved?
BostonAreaGleaners.org is our website, and we have fabulous outreach personnel who will get back to you. If you're an individual and you just want to try this once, great. We can match you up with a trip. We've got trips 7 days a week this time of year. It's sort of late summer, early fall, into quite a ways into fall. We have trips almost every day of the week, and in fact 2 on Saturdays and Sundays. But we're also looking for groups, whether it's a religious community group, or a civic-minded group, or Bar Bat Mitzvah project. It could be really any kind of corporate group that wants to come. We are able to accommodate now larger groups. Before that was a challenge, but that's one of the things that we've built out, because a lot of people want to do this as a group. They want to have this experience outdoors in a farm that they wouldn't otherwise maybe ever have access to. And they're getting a little bit of training, which is kind of cool for people. They kind of get to live that life of a farmer for a few hours. Trips are about usually between 2 and 3 hours long. So that's the best way to get in touch with us, is through our website.
All right. Well, I thank you so much for joining me at the last minute today. I certainly wanted to talk about Boston Area Gleaners. Thank you also for your work. As I've said to everyone who sat across from me today, it's so good to have you in town.
Thank you. Well, the Gleaners are happy to be here. Our founder comes from Arlington, Oaks Plimpton.
A tip of the hat to Oaks Plimpton. Started the group. Certainly instrumental in starting the farmers market as well.
Oh, so many things. He's a man of many talents. So we definitely started here in Arlington.
Super. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
You bet. That's it for Wide Angle's coverage of Town Day 2017. Thanks for joining us. On behalf of all of my guests, I'm Peter Bermudez. Thanks for joining us for this edition of Wide Angle.
Oh, wow, Paul. I don't know about you, but I am feeling spent. Did you do everything that we did and we showed you?
We did.
We hope you experienced it the way we did.
We did everything.
Here at ACMi in Town Day 2017.
41st Annual Town Day. Yeah, Brenda's right. We are tuckered out, but we had such a blast this year. The weather cooperated, it didn't rain, and the sun came out, and we got a lot of people, a lot of community organizers here. We had volunteers who did the food, everything. And the beer garden. We did the beer garden, first beer garden ever.
New this year, but also, you know, throughout this show, hopefully you got a chance to see some of the booths that we went in and interviewed, and then just regular people about what they think about Town Day. You know, diversity, bringing people together, and it's just a great time, and hopefully everyone has enjoyed that. And we really want to thank all of our volunteers, not only the ACMi staff, but the volunteers, dozens of volunteers that have helped us out to put on this program. And we want to invite you to come and volunteer with ACMi on any programming that we do. We're always open to you at 85 Park Ave and acmi.tv.
I couldn't agree more, what she said. Absolutely. Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you next year. I'm Paul Werlin for ACMi.
And I'm Brenda Mahoney. We leave you with the wonderful sounds of Air Traffic Controller.
See you next year.
And I'm very proud to, happy to introduce Air Traffic Controller. Air Traffic Controller have created a place all their own in the indie pop world. Singer-songwriter Dave Monroe served in the Navy as an air traffic controller. We thank you for your service. During this time, during his deployment, he sent home demos. And bandmate and singer-songwriter Kay Sullivan met Dave soon after, and the two forged a collaborative bond that has become the vocal sound of ATC. ATC was 2015 Billboard Hot 100 Fest Performers with The Weeknd and Justin Bieber, placed on the NPR Hot 100 list, was named Guardian UK Band of the Day, won Best Indie Alternative Song for You Know Me in the Independent Music Awards, and have over 15 million Spotify plays. ATC's third album, Black Box, was released in March 2016. Their hits are played on radio stations from Boston to LA. They've been traveling the U.S. at various prestigious venues, and we are very excited to welcome them back to Town Day 2017, Air Traffic Controller.
the benefit of the doubt. Are you giving me? Don't go to sleep. The benefit of the doubt. How you doing, Arlington? It's good to be back.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Need those hands.
4.
Wow, you know this. Here we go. Across the room, across the street, I'm watching you, watching me. So is that all there is to see? Are these your only memories? Are you the fly that's on the wall? You can't be caught, you'll never fall. Hiding in secret from us all. Who can you trust? Who will you call? There was a time you could do you. Now all you do is people watch. You people watch. That's all you do. You loved and lost. You people watch. Everybody's people watching, everybody punch clock and waiting for the moonwalk to take them back to dance them away. Everybody's shadow boxing, don't you want to stop, drop, and roll till the whole thing burns like you earned the flame. It's all the same. Shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame. How can you sleep? How will you die when this is how you live your life? You see the world while locked inside. It's just a flash before your eyes. We don't know why we can't break through if all we do is people watch. You people watch. That's all you do. You loved and lost. You people watch. Everybody's people watching. Everybody punch clock and waiting for the moonwalk to take them back to dancing away. It's all the same. Everybody shadow boxing, don't you want to stop, drop, and roll till the whole thing burns like you earned the flame. It's all the same. Shame, shame, shame. 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 I might be the luckiest dude the world has ever seen. I've been sliding in and making it by the skin of my teeth. Everybody thinks my days are numbered. All that said and done, I'm still rocking it. I'm confident, but the pressure is on. Don't nobody tell me what time it is, 'cause I already know it's go time, go time, go time, go time, go time. Hindsight's 20/20, son of a gun. If I had only known, I'd be crushing it and cashing it, rolling in the dough. There's a lot of dirty work I'm willing to do, but it can't be all the night. I can't hesitate. I must be great if this is my last shot. Anything can happen, you keep sticking it out. Yeah, that's what I've been told. But it's go time, go time, go time, go time, go time. Now and never. Now and never. Don't wait forever. Now and never. Go! Don't nobody tell me what time it is, 'cause I already know it's go time, go time, go time, go time, go time. Don't nobody tell me what time it is. Go! Go! Now and never. Go! Now and never. Don't wait forever. Now and never. Go! Go! Now and never. Go! Now and never. Don't wait forever. Now and never. Go! This is the first song we ever got on the radio. That was a pretty exciting moment. This song is called The One. Left once, left twice. You left me 3 times, it's just not right. Well, I'm gone this time, moving on this time. Find someone while I'm still young. Do you think I'm singing? 'Cause I got a knack for singing, honey. I don't really have a good voice. Do you think I'm writing? 'Cause everybody loves to write, you know. just appreciate it. Can you feel me reaching toward you? And this song I wrote it for you. Does it suck? Is it great? Do you think it's just okay? I am not here to get paid. I just had something to say to the one. Left once, left twice, left me 3 times. It's just not right. There was a part of me that still believed you, but I was crazy, but you must not be the one I love, the one I hated, the one I just appreciated. Can you feel me reaching toward you? In this song I wrote it for. The one I love, the one I hated, I guess I should have appreciated. Can you feel me reaching toward you? In this song I wrote it for you. Does it suck? Is it great? Do you think it's just okay? I am not here to get paid. I just had something to say to the one. Silabani Arsenal on the bass. We're gonna sing this one together. It's called What You Do to My Soul. You get me up when it's time. You know exactly what to say to ease my mind. Girl, you got power over me. Such control. But I don't mind, 'cause I love just what you do to my soul.
Just what you do to my soul.
Oh,
Everything you say stuck inside my head all day. Damn you.
when we go for a walk outside, I see the look on all the guys. Damn you. My days have been so unbelievable. Oh, what you do to my soul. And darling, I'm so thankful for what you do to my soul.
Another Saturday drive. We'll go down to the beach or to the mountainside. It doesn't matter if it rains or if it gets cold. You know my body's always warm from what you do to my soul.
We could just lie here on the floor, take all them pillows, and we'll build ourselves a fort and play until we fall asleep inside these walls. Feels like I have got it all. Girl, what you do to my soul. Oh,
Kiss you when your breath was bad. Still the best I ever had. Damn you.
well, I'm a busy boy, a scattered mind. A woman like you took a while to find. Damn you. My nights have been so unbelievable. Oh, what you do to my soul. And darling, I'm so thankful for what you do to my soul. My days have been so unbelievable. Oh, what you do to my soul. And darling, I'm so thankful for what you do to my soul. Yeah, my life could be so unbelievable. Oh, what you do to my soul. And I would be so grateful for what you do to my soul. Hey, my mom's here today. Give it up for my mom. Yeah. I think my mom's getting more cheers than we are. And my stepdad's here. I got step siblings and real siblings. We're going to play a song called The House, and it's about all those people. We've met enough people now, too, that tell us that this song is about their house, which is pretty convenient. So, here we go. This song has a hilarious video you can watch on Funny or Die. This is Adrian Aiello on mandolin right now.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We had the house where everybody came. We had the music, we played the games. Nobody's parents worried about mine. My mother never left one child behind. Lived by the park where all the kids played. That was my dog in a Superman cape. Pop in the wagon, head out to the lake. Hey, it's your birthday, mother made a cake. This was the house where everybody'd hang. Ask all my friends, they'll tell you the same. Was it the house or was it the gang or a phenomenon no one can explain? Folks got divorced when I was like 3. I understand they weren't meant to be. The dad got remarried and mom did too, to the father of a kid who went to my school. Me and my brothers and my little sis never saw mother happy like this. So we sold the house and moved into his. Now 2 adults and 7 cool kids. This was the house where everybody go. So much to see in every window. The band's in the basement putting on a show, and the girls in the living room playing Nintendo. Plus 4, come knock on my door. Never the same kid you saw before. Business out front, the party's back there. I'm talking about my house and not my brother's hair. This was the house where everybody came. We had the music, we played the games. Nobody's parents worried about mine. My mother never left one child behind. Go ahead, sing it. We had the house where everybody'd hang. Ask all my friends, they'll tell you the same. So was it the house or was it the gang or a phenomenon no one can explain? The house. Coming over to the house. Yeah, the house. Bonnie's from Somerville. Anybody else here from Somerville? That's okay. I'm sorry. It must be a rival football team or something. We're gonna let that go. This song's about 2 people who just really like each other a lot. know me. You know everything about me now. My heart is in your hands, and you know you could break it. Wouldn't you rather make me sing like this?
You know me. I try to find some good in everything. Since you came along, somehow it's got easy. 'Cause all you wanna do is please me, my love.
It's gonna be a roller coaster, but we're gonna make the most of it. Whether or not we're going down, you know me.
You know me.
I know you.
And how I get when I'm uncomfortable. Whether I'm hot or cold, tired, bored or hungry, I'm fine when you're around me, boy.
You know me. I've never been on time for anything. I do apologize. I know it's such a bother. I promise to try harder for you, girl. Oh, I will. This is a risk we're taking. It's a love in the making. We've got nothing up our sleeves. We got an understanding. I don't think we could have planned it better. I know, 'cause you know me. You know me.
You know me.
I work too much. I'm always on the run.
Honey, I know I'm only just begun.
You know how hard it can be
to go on chasing something.
This could amount to nothing when it's all said and done. I think you can make me better. I'm looking ahead, but I'll never regret anything that helped me see that if you can be proud of me and proud of yourself, that you got me, then darling, you'll know. Now we both know you know me. Ooh, and I'll never hurt you, darling, you know damn well. And I'll never make you wonder if the things I tell you ain't the honest truth. I bet a lot of folks can sing in harmony. Yeah, but no one will ever know me like you know me.
You know me.
Silla Bonnie. Oh, thank God the sun came out. Hurry, hurry, everybody. Get over here. I wish I had snooze, I could have used a bit more sleep. Put on my shoes, these ones are ruining my feet. Eat that apple to the core as I hurry out the door. On my way to seize the day, I start to think, did I leave something on the counter by the sink? Check my pockets, never mind. Hurry, there's no time. I say let's work, but I'm the jerk who's late again. They know well that I was up till 4 a.m. This should be easier, I guess. Hurry, what? Ooh, I'm gonna miss something if I keep bumping the most significant stuff. My friends and all the loose ends and this love of mine, cause I'm running out of time. Who am I? Am I still the same guy? Or have I lost something as I keep stomping mind and health? Every bit of myself, I ignore the signs cause I'm running out of time. Hurry, hurry, whoa! Hurry, hurry, whoa! Hurry, hurry, whoa! Hurry, hurry, whoa! A year goes by, you wonder why not much is done. Blew right past your precious time with everyone. You've run too much in parallel. Hurry, hurry is your hell. The output is what you put in, it ain't enough. You're not focused on the most important stuff, then all that you got left to show. Hurry, hurry on through, I'm gonna miss something if I keep bumping the most significant stuff. My friends and all the loose ends in this love of mine, cause I'm running out of time. Who am I? Am I still the same guy? Or have I lost something as I keep stomping mind and health? Every bit of myself, I ignore the signs cause I'm running out of time. Hurry, hurry, oh! Hurry, hurry, oh! Hurry, hurry, oh! Hurry, hurry, oh! Hurried through these crowded streets and I hurried through the food I eat. And I hurried when it's time to learn why. How many good people have I burned? I hurried when I should have been in the zone. Hurried my loved ones off the phone. I hurried through sex, I know. I hurried my quiet time alone. In bed I lie, good place to die. I did my best, never relax. My heart attacks my little chest. I stop to smell the roses. My body decomposes. Ooh, I'm gonna miss something if I keep bumping the most significant stuff. All my friends and all the loose ends and this love of mine, cause I'm running out of time. Who am I? Am I still the same guy? Or have I lost something as I keep stomping mind and health? Every bit of myself, I ignore the signs cause I'm running out of time. Ooh, I'm gonna miss something if I keep bumping the most significant stuff. All my friends, loose ends and this love of mine, cause I'm running out of time. Who am I? Am I still the same guy? Or have I lost something as I keep stomping mind and health? Every bit of myself, I ignore the signs cause I'm running out of time. Hurry, hurry, oh! 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 Sing it, guys. Whoa! Louder. Whoa! You got it. Whoa! One more. Whoa! Thank you, Arlington. We are air traffic controller if we have not met. The song is called Pick Me Up. Never gonna find a friend acting like this. I'm so miserable. I'm so miserable. Never gonna move ahead, living in the past. I'm so miserable. I'm so miserable. Pick me up. pick me up. Put down this guitar, gonna say hello. Just get comfortable, just get comfortable. I'm a fella with a broken heart, and now she knows. Just get comfortable, just get comfortable. Take a seat, grab a drink. Try not to give a cuss what anybody thinks. Just get comfortable, just get comfortable. Pick me up. Pick me up. Pick me up. Pick me up. This one's called Get It Over With. I know I am what I do. That's just not convenient at all for you. I don't know what you want. This sure is hell ain't it. Let's just get it over with. I jump as high as I can. I know sometimes it seems like I'm never gonna land. I'm not sure that I want to, though I've got everything to lose. Let's just get it over with. We could try, we could try. One of us is fed up with this. We could try, we could try. One of us just quits. Let's just get it over with. We fight, we break, and we mend. Each time I think it's over, it's not over again. How can this be love if we're not the best of friends? Let's just get it over with. Alone, afraid, and upset. The ending would be awful. Come on, let's not forget. This is what we are now. What more can we expect? Let's just get it over with. We could try. We could try. Yeah, we can do it all over again. We could try. We could try. So one of us just can't. Let's just get it over with. Well, something here could change, but only a little bit. Maybe we should wait. Let's just get it over with. Something here could change, but only a little bit. Maybe we should wait. Let's just get it over with. I know I am what I do. That's just not convenient at all for you. I don't know what you want. This sure is hurting. Let's just get it over with. We could try. We could try. Yeah, we can do it all over again. Let's just get it over with. This is a brand new song. All we can do is live in what time we're given, only so much to spend. All we can do is live in what time we're given before you reach the end. Each day could be a go to the beach day, eat the juiciest beach day, whatever makes you smile. And some days can be a go, go, go days, but don't you think that it's okay when it's worth your while? All we can do is live in what time we're given, and no one really knows. All we can do is live in what time we're given, how much is left to go. Childhood, not everybody had it so good. If we could do it over some wood, how far would you go? And who would you be? You couldn't choose another family, but all your friends and your surroundings are under your control. All we can do is live in what time we're given. Go ahead and let them know. All we can do is live in what time we're given, how much you love them so. Violence, I'm getting tired of the mindless. Those who never had the guidance, they are the most afraid. There is evil around defenseless people, and now the gentle and the feeble can never find your way. Stunted, at a job you never wanted, every now and then you're haunted, makes you want to cry. If you hadn't been grounded, you would have failed until you found it, and then finally amounted to somebody you like. We all die, hardly ever get to say bye. From an angel in the big sky, if you paid your dues. I wish I knew when it was coming. There was some kind of warning. We would do only what's important with the ones we choose. Yeah. All we can do is live in what time we're given. How everyone survives. All we can do is live in what time we're given. No one is still alive. All we can do is live in what time we're given. Only so much to spend. All we can do is live in what time we're given before you reach the end. Sing it with us, Arlington. All we can do is live in what time we're given. Again, louder. All we can do is live in what time we're given. One more, give it all you got. Ready? All we can do is live in what time we're given.
So we're dipping to bad axe, I think?
All right. That was from our new record. It's called Echo Papa. We have stuff over here at the table, T-shirts and CDs and stuff. And we're going to be over there as soon as we're done. We got a few more songs to go.
The song is called Bad Axe, Michigan. And it's a story about a band called Bad Axe from a real place called Bad Axe, Michigan. It's a breakup song about the band. I met a man from Bad Axe, Michigan. And he had a drummer who was also from Bad Axe. They came over to Boston when they heard that's where the music is. And they got an apartment where all their friends could hang around or live. They stayed a while, they played their songs, they gave us lots of hope like nothing could go wrong. They cut a demo, it just made sense. It's playing good rock and roll with Beatles influence. Whoa, and if Bad Axe was here, well, they'd turn this mother out. Everyone would cheer, and everyone would shout. One more song, you'll find where you belong. Don't forget now where you came from. Don't forget where you have been. You boys are from Bad Axe, Michigan. Started a family. Now times are tough. It seems we songwriters, we never make enough. So he's off to Nashville. He's tired of it. Maybe this Boston music scene was just a myth. Arlington! I was going to do one more song, but we actually have time for 3 more songs. Can I get a 3 more songs chant? All right. I think that's our first three more songs chant. Started by me. Are you with me?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
This one's called Are You With Me? Gonna need your voices again at the end of this, okay?
1, 2, 3.
Don't be sad. Just think of all the fun you had. Think of all the times you laughed. And all of this will pass. 'Cause when you're sad, your eyes keep filling up with tears. You can't see those better years ahead of you. No one can imagine something bad is gonna happen. It just wakes us from our most delightful dreams. Everything was fine until you stopped to look behind you. Now you're wishing you could build a time machine. Move on. I just decided to be. I just decided to be. I just decided to be happy. I just decided to be. I just decided to be. I just decided to be happy. Are you with me? 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 You're looking back at how you spent the time you had, remembering the good, the bad. It all went by so fast, so fast. But you can't go back, regretting all the moves you made. 'Cause everybody makes mistakes, some are for the best. It doesn't really help to hear somebody start to tell you that they're sorry, but it's nice to know they care. And I know it's not the time or the right place for you to smile. Some might say you ought to stop and say a prayer. Go on. But I just decided right, I'm gonna sing Are You With Me? And then you guys are just gonna repeat it. Ready? They'll help you. Are you with me?
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 Give me some more, Arlington. Here we go. Are you with me?
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 Let's see how loud we can do this. Are you with me?
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 Are you got it? Keep
Are you
singing.
with me? Are you 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 with me?
Just decided to be. I just decided to be. I just decided to be happy.
Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me?
We got some good local radio stations playing this next song. It's a new one. It's another duet. The song is called It's You. If you're listening to 88.9 WERS or 92.5 The River, both of them are very strong ATC supporters since the very beginning, and that's really what got us started. We can't thank them enough. So you think you're done waiting for something that'll never come. You think you're done trying, cause trying never got it done. So many ways for you to get there sooner, and so many people you depend on too. But it's you. So get out of that habit and get out of that stubborn mind. If it happens for a reason, there's a reason that you better find. Fish out of water is the luckiest one, cause none of the others get to feel the warm sun. It's you. Oh, can't you see that it's you? You say it's me, but I know it's you.
Making something out of nothing, nice tougher than it was before. Tell me how many times you gotta open and close this door. All the things we used to talk about and the very things turning me inside out. Looking to see if between a rock and a hard place. You know there's nothing about me that you're ever really gonna change. Sick as a dog, are you accusing me? Will always be a puzzle with a missing piece. It's you. Can't you see that it's you? I see that it's you. It's me. It's you. I know it's you. It's you.
No, 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 it's you. Lover and a fighter, am I finding out they're one and the same?
I've been holding up, freaking out, looking for somebody to blame.
We got a battle, but we're doing alright, cause we're both still standing here side by side. All right, we got one more song. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Thank you, Arlington Town, the town of Arlington. You're beautiful. You have a beautiful town hall, beautiful people. We can't wait to meet you all after we get off this stage. And we're going to be right under this tent here. So please stick around for some stuff over there. If nothing else, I want your high five. I want to give you a free sticker. Air traffic controller, this is after party. I was walking up the driveway, sliding through the door. Everybody's looking my way, don't know what for. Like I'm not supposed to be here, don't know the code. You can't choose where you come from, only where you go. Lights are all on and the music is loud. Everyone raise a fist, everyone shout. Police are here and they're kicking us out, they're kicking us out. How we end up at the after party? Didn't show up at the wrong address. We are part of the drunk majority, just another uninvited guest. In the morning it's a different story, when everybody's cleaning up the mess. I don't believe in the after party, I don't believe in it, can't believe it. Some started a bonfire, some went to the show, some headed for the border to be left alone. Oh, looking out at the chaos with a crooked grin. Gotta pay off the pit boss in the state we're in. Party is over, we're stuck on the couch. I'd say it's bullshit, but I'm not allowed. Authorities here and they're kicking us out, they're kicking us out. How we end up at the after party? Didn't show up at the wrong address. We are part of the drunk majority, just another uninvited guest. In the morning it's a different story, when everybody's cleaning up the mess. I don't believe in the after party, I don't believe in it. What the hell just happened? Did we burn it down? Can we still throw a party when there ain't no house? Lights are all on and the music is loud. Everyone raise a fist, everyone shout. Police are here and they're kicking us out, they're kicking us out. How we end up at the after party? Didn't show up at the wrong address. Are we a part of the drunk majority? Just another uninvited guest. In the morning it's a different story, when everybody's cleaning up the mess. I don't believe in the after party, I don't believe in it. Thank you, Arlington. We're air traffic controller. Let's be friends.